Alors, me revoilà. Donc, voilà. Ah, si je peux... Je sais pas pourquoi ça... buguait pas mal. Ah, ça devrait pas, mais... Voilà, ça devrait être bon, là. À part que mon avatar, il bug complètement. Bon, bah, c'est pas grave. Alors, du coup, qu'est-ce que je disais? Oui, bah, les aléas du live, hein. Apparemment, je sais pas pourquoi, mon application ne veut plus capturer la fenêtre du jeu. Donc du coup, j'ai fait une capture d'écran. Alors, je disais donc, c'est... On va commencer sur le jeu Twin Mirror. Je vais peut-être cacher l'avatar qui bug. Vraiment, j'apprécie pas. Euh, donc, voilà. Ce sera mieux sans un avatar qui bug inutilement. Voilà. Alors, je suis sur le jeu Twin Mirror. De ce que j'ai vu dans le synopsis sur Steam, c'est... on incarne un reporter qui revient dans sa ville natale suite au décès de son ami. Et on va devoir enquêter. Donc, on va partir... si on va commencer le jeu. C'est parti. Hop. Le ciel se dégage enfin après la légère pluie tombée pendant... La température avoisine les 10 degrés, ce qui promet une soirée fraîche typique de la Virginie occidentale. Pouvez-vous et rentrez vite chez vous. Vous êtes sur saute de Carrie à même. Après cette courte pause, Dr. Winnicott, spécialiste, parlera de la récente... Ok. Apparemment, notre ami serait sûrement un reporter aussi. Et était retrouvé mort au bord de la route. Change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. Il n'y a même plus de barrière. There's a radio station. I'm playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. Belvédère. Très beau.
Time to kill before the funeral.
J'ai du temps à tuer
Might
dans
as well
les
spend it
obsèques
here.
avant de passer ici. Les touches sont déjà réglées, pardon.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Chaussée.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Retour à Basswood, Sam. Ok.
I came up here every chance I could.
Et que je n'avais
One of the
pas-
all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Ok. C'est mignon.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks, fishing with Nick. My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
Dans ses cauchemars. Ah, il a vraiment pas...
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Cimetière.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Ok. Et le... C'est F. Ok.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Est-ce qu'on peut courir? Ah, un téléphone.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Ah oui! Il y a des pumas. Pittoresque forêt de Virginie occidentale abrite entre autres des cerfs, des écureuils volants, des renards, des mulots, des lapins et des chauves-souris. On a également vu des lynx, des sangliers et même des ours noirs un peu partout dans l'état. Les cougars de l'Est, pumas couleurs, ont même été repérés rôdant près de certaines fermes très reculées. Ah bah c'est bon à savoir.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it. These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Lorsque vous chassez, conservez toujours sur vous tous les permis et toutes les autorisations nécessaires. Ne chassez pas sous l'emprise d'alcool. La chasse est interdite entre une demi-heure après le coucher du soleil et une demi-heure avant le lever du soleil. Ok.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Raison de glissement de terrain. Okay.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it. I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Alors, là, non. Ah.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind? Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
D'accord, du coup on est dans son esprit.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
D'accord, ça c'est son ami.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
D'accord, on va sûrement voir Anna à la veillée. Ah.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna,
Oh,
you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
apparemment.
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Ok. Super ambiance. Oh. On n'a peut-être pas envie de revoir Anna à la veillée.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Bon bah... Et sur I pour lire la nouvelle. Très dangereux. Retour à la voiture. Tu as assez perdu de temps. Je peux pas courir? Ce serait bien si je pouvais.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
Ok, bah ouais, si tu vois les choses positives comme ça, pas de souci.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Il y a une personne dans ses pensées qui lui parle? Pas vraiment que tu pourras venir à la veillée, ce sera au... Ça ne gênera pas Nick. Presque. Allez, on va dire j'y suis presque.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Ah ok, bah super, de toute façon. Pas sa fille. Ah ouais, c'est ça. La fille de son ami.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Je suis...
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything.
Ah ok, il est parti parce que...
I wish this didn't make it harder for you to
Il a
trust me
rompu
now.
avec Anna.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone.
Je sais pas pourquoi, mais
I'm still not.
la gamine,
If
elle
Nick
me fait
hadn't
penser
died,
à
I never would have
Chucky.
come back.
C'est ses yeux, je sais pas.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions
Bah,
won't
elle a
hurt
une
anyone.
sorte de jumeau de lui-même.
Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Mieux être honnête, elle a dit qu'on était honnête. Entrer pour confirmer, ok.
Okay, I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
Ce que je vais peut-être faire, donc... Là, je pense que c'est déjà beaucoup de qualité. Ah,
Might as well
je
talk
vais
to
un petit peu
Walter.
plus vite.
I'll have to sooner or later. Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Ok. Donc Tara, qui est-ce? Tu respectes. Tara doit faire sûrement partie de l'équipe journalistique. Il n'y a rien à enquêter? Ok.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Yes, the cat
Ah,
food
c'est
is under
Walter.
the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna
Malaise.
lately?
No, why?
No reason.
Oui,
If you
parle
get
de
the
ça.
chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Ça commence bien?
I'm not ready for this.
Bah ouais, mais bon, tu vas devoir t'y coller.
Here we go.
Les temps de chargement sont un petit peu longs quand même, hein?
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Oh. Vaut
'Cause
mieux
if you aren't,
ignorer ce
well,
genre de personnes.
Nick's memory only goes so far.
Ignore-le.
That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Ah, d'accord. Moi, je suis là pour
I'm only
Nick.
here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
I think it's
J'ai
time I
l'impression
go put up
qu'Anna
a
est devant.
photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
Il est en train de parler, je vais pas le déranger.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe you showed up. What happened?
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick,
D'accord.
his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Qu'en avez-vous pensé?
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
Cathy.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
Donc en fait, il a divorcé de sa femme.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Que je lui en parle ou pas?
Hard to make
Je vais pas lui en
promises.
parler.
I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Voilà.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You'll probably save some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... it feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
J'ai l'impression que Nick était plus ou moins au courant qu'Anna, elle était pas chaud boudin pour d'un mariage.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
He was more her best friend than a dad. I wonder who took that picture. Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Bug was so small back then. Those two were a great team. Look at us.
Ok, on a vu toutes les photos, je pense.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Well, Dennis, I won the bet I had with myself that you'd be an asshole right off the bat.
That was a safe bet.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Oh, d'accord.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Dans fiche royale.
Yeah, like you'd care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
Anna?
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. that you were staying here.
Ok. Alors, est-ce que je vais l'avoir ou pas? Bon, on va lui dire un petit coucou quand même.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit. Anna?
Sam!
D'accord. Bon, je lui rends son embrassade.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
C'est dur de
I
revenir.
won't lie, it really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Bah oui, je me doutais un petit peu, vu que l'autre
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
dans sa
A
mémoire.
few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone.
Ah, pas de problème, je te laisserai seule.
I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Pour moi, ça fait plus que
Samuel,
quelques mois
come,
qu'ils étaient
have a round
ensemble.
with me.
I need a drink or
No more
two.
than 3,000 milligrams.
Or 3. And then I'll go.
That's what crooked pharmacists want you to know. That amount is
Vu
damning.
que c'est le pharmacien.
Pretty courageous of him to try his luck in Basswood, given the state of things.
Qui a pris la pharmacie. Apparemment, je travaillais dans une pharmacie à l'époque.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
Ah, c'est... Ah, d'accord, c'est pour ça qu'il tient rancune sur moi.
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
D'accord, je leur ai fait perdre l'organe pas, mais en attendant, s'ils voulaient mourir, d'autres moyens. Hein.
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
So tragic, what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death.
Oh là là, là
Not
cette
enough to
manie de
damage
parler
the
de
bones,
choses
but,
qu'il
you
faut
know,
pas.
not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
Allez, c'est rien.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me.
Super.
So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
Oh putain, c'est la bonne femme qui balance des trucs. Wouh. Génial.
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
Ouais, surtout que la gamine,
I
elle
didn't
boit
know
quoi
you
là?
read Dickens, Ethan.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times.
Walter can be
It sounded
overwhelming
good.
at times, but he means well.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece.
He's
Plain
owned this
as-
bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Ah.
It does look tempting.
Qu'est-ce que je fais? Je bois ou je bois pas? Non, j'ai pas envie de boire. On va voir si... parce que parler au mineur, il va seulement me faire des reproches. Enquête habituelle.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Ah, d'accord. Le shérif.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Mr. Hicks, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that. One quick thing. Nick's death. Are you sure it was an accident?
Are we sure? What are you trying to say?
Now, Sam, I know you're a bird dog at heart and a bird dog hunts. But listen, Nick's death was an accident. Don't go riling people up. Don't you think you've done that enough to the nice folks around here?
I guess so. Enjoy your evening.
On aura tenté, hein.
You know Sam, he likes to prod and poke, chasing shadows that aren't even
Should I have
there.
brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
Ok, c'est bon. On va essayer de parler à Denis encore, non?
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything
Ok, bon.
ends.
Apparemment, il a pas envie de parler. porte de derrière. Je peux passer derrière? Ah, c'est ça. Sculpture ou quoi?
It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Personne à part Ethan n'a le droit d'aller à derrière.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there, with a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Jamais
I don't know.
reparlé.
I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down! Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan could lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Declan. Je vais texter.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Le temps s'accélère. Putain, j'ai fait en sorte de pas trop boire. Oh merde. Non, arrête.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh? I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in.
Il est prisonnier dans
Get
sa
your
tête.
anger and sarcasm out of your system. Better you take it out on me than anyone else. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No
Ouais, surtout que t'as les mineurs derrière qui ont une dent contre toi. Ah. 9h15.
Checkout was at 9. Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9? What happened last night? Oh, my head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? Ugh, I can't think straight. I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
Oh.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
Allez, on va vite mettre de l'eau sur le visage. Peut-être que je fouille? Non, je vais faire après. Je suppose que je pourrais le faire après. La chemise.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt?
La chemise, elle est dans la baignoire. What? Elle est pleine de sang. Il est propre, sa chemise est pleine de sang. Pourquoi?
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Aïe. L'esprit n'est pas aussi clair, hein. Là.
Sam, be more careful.
Ah, je dois les éviter.
Focus.
Ok. Ok, je dois éviter les miroirs. Concentre-toi. Ouais, continue. Donc je dois vraiment danger derrière toi. Je dois peut-être peut-être tout éviter. Allez, pas par là, pas par là, pas par là. Putain. Ah. Je sais pas
Find
si
the
c'est
way to calm down.
trouve le moyen de te calmer, ok. Ça peut-être?
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door.
T'as
You
pas de
need to
porte?
steady yourself.
D'accord, je veux bien trouver la bonne porte, mais tu m'aides pas. Hein. Non, ça va pas me calmer. Abandonne. Souffrance morte, pouvoir. Pas coupable, fais comme toi, toi. Reprends le contrôle. Voilà, c'est ça. On reprend. Ah, ça y est, ça bouge maintenant. Oup, oup, oup. Pas d'issue. Oh. Concentre-toi là-dessus. Voilà.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately. You're far away. Don't think. Just go. As far, as fast as I can.
Ok.
Hide. It's never happened. Going on.
Ok, donc je vais choisir une décision. Tu lui dis quoi?
If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answers.
On veut des réponses. On veut des réponses.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
Bon, je suppose qu'on va payer une deuxième nuit, c'est ça? C'est quand même bizarre que la chemise, elle est tachée de sang, mais pas son pantalon ni son corps. Donc on dirait que c'est taché après. Après qu'il l'ait enlevé. Je sais pas, c'est un peu bizarre.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
Ouais, de toute façon, on va pas... De soda... Sécuriser toute famille. Y a pas une caméra de sécurité ou quelque chose ainsi? J'appuie sur la touche pour ouvrir et il descend. Allez, s'il te plaît. T'as pas envie. Hop, hop. Voilà.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Il y avait Walter. Bouteille d'alcool, j'ignore laquelle cette bouteille a été mon erreur. Ok.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
Ah, là il y a du sang. Ah non, c'est de l'alcool. D'accord.
What knocked this clock off the pillar?
Et qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre là-bas? Vraiment déplacé en lien avec la bagarre? Casquette. Ça t'intéresse pas la casquette? Ok. Ah. Et là c'est quoi? C'est de l'alcool aussi ou c'est du sang?
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
C'était là où il y avait les mineurs, je pense qu'il y a eu une bagarre. Et il a pas l'air amoché rien. Donc,
Someone thrown into them? Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that? It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt.
Oui, mais il n'y en a
Does
pas
it mean
assez.
that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
J'étais assis ici. Ah.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
Ah. Lire. Ah, c'est le pharmacien. Boire beaucoup d'eau, excellent pour le mauvais.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Ok. On va aller voir au niveau du billard. D'autres. Ah, ça y est, je vois la casquette.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
Je pense que c'est bon. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit? Il ressemblait des preuves sur l'assaillant. Peut-être que sur le parking? Non, je peux plus sortir? Ok. Bon, ça veut dire que j'ai pas encore tout. Qu'est-ce que j'ai raté du coup? Hier. Alcool, c'est de l'alcool.
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Terminé. Ah, il y a carrément des
The
vases
pot was
brisés.
completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked.
Et du sang.
Could be the same blood that was on my shirt. The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on.
Ah, il y a un bracelet.
DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
Ok. Alors, voyons voir ce qui s'est
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways. I have to think it through. Find out what really happened. My memory ends here. But there's two glasses. Who was here with me? I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously. If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Le burger vers le pilier. Soit vers le pilier ou soit vers toi. C'est que ça a fini. Ah oh, d'accord, c'est là que ça a commencé, c'est là que ça a fini. Vers l'entrée.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Où la bagarre a-t-elle continué? Vers le
Something hit
pilier.
the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Ok. pilier. Ah, et là, qu'est-ce qui est marqué? Oh là là. Où est-ce que ça a fini? Sur la scène?
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Qui était impliqué? Je pense que ça doit être un des mineurs.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few?
Ah ouais d'accord, donc je vois un petit peu comment ça...
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Non, c'est incohérent ça. Non, c'est incohérent.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall.
Ça c'est plus
The person
logique.
thrown into the pillar would do it.
Voilà, parce que ça fait tomber le truc. Denis, le bracelet...
That's
c'était-
Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night.
Je pense que ça peut être que Denis pour avoir son bracelet dans le truc. Parce que la casquette, comment elle peut partir de l'autre côté par là? Je pense que c'est plus Denis. Parce que ça doit être comme ça là. Et alors, c'est... Hop.
I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Ah super.
Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here.
Sam.
Meet me later at...
Sam!
Ah. On m'a interrompu.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you
Bon,
don't,
on va
well,
partir
tell him you're...
discrètement.
I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Peut-être que Ethan, il aurait pu m'expliquer un petit peu ce qui s'était passé hier.
course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Ah, bien sûr.
Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that.
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? There's that coffee date with Anna. Anna might have to wait. I want to see if anyone has seen Dennis first. I don't know, I'll play it by ear. Just remember she's expecting you. She's extending the olive branch. Don't drop it. I still have time before meeting Anna. Might as well ask if anyone saw Dennis.
La voiture de Denis, ça? Je sais pas. Il vit où, Denis? Quelque part ici? Ok. Ah, quelqu'un là?
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
Tu as vu Denis?
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
That person you were talking to? Who's that?
A lost soul. Vagrancy isn't a crime, but loitering and trespassing are. I try to be understanding, polite, but it's hard when no one is polite back. People call you pig or fascist just for doing your job. Then they go and do things like deface the whole town. And I'm the asshole? It could get under your skin. Where's you at day after day? It grinds you down. It makes you feel like you've been lifting logs all day. Sorry about that. I went off for a spell. Just remember, this town don't always respect the things you do.
Trust me, I know. I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Restons courtois et polis, hein. Oh, zvezoué.
The perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
Allez, vas-y. Ah. Allez, ça recommence. Allez, vas-y. Donc. Ah, ça de nouveau. Voilà. Peut-être demander à la pharmacienne si il est venu chercher des pansements.
Yo, get out the way. You move. I'm the one coming in.
Fuck you. That's enough.
Et on va pas se faire marcher par un gamin, hein.
Kathy and Hugh were both at the wake. I should talk to them. Bug made that for Mother's Day years ago, and Kathy still keeps it with her.
Je vais laisser Cathy s'occuper de son client. Oh, il y a de nouveaux tas.
Oh, Oh, Sam, you here to pick up something for your condition?
I have a condition.
J'ai un état.
Yeah, the one that makes you the way you're always so... you? It's all right, of course. I won't tell anyone. I think I might actually have leaky gut. It's where your intestine starts to dissolve, and your
Peut-être qu'elle va parler de ce qui
half-digested
s'est passé
food
hier.
starts to leak out into your blood. I'm trying to find something for it, and if it doesn't help, can't hurt. I'm glad someone took over this old drugstore. Can you imagine? This town without a pharmacy would be like, well, me with a hole in my gut. I'll just check the internet when I get home. It'll tell me what to get.
It was nice talking to you, Tara.
T'as pas beaucoup parlé, mon gars.
Oh, yes. Always.
Ok. Déroulant. Oh. Oh, en plus, il est en promo.
Not uncommon for miners to end up in those once they get black lungs.
Ah.
He looks like those doctors you see on commercials.
Accrochez-la pour assurer les clients.
Ah, Samuel. Sorry about Richard. He's always a little on edge. I'm surprised to see you up and about after the night you had.
Il était présent.
Honestly. I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. You were quite inebriated.
J'ai eu un trou.
Honestly, I don't remember last night. You saw me blackout drunk. Not my finest hour.
I would say not. After your barroom brawl, I did my best to prevent you from following that other man outside. And I tried to get you to hand over your keys, but you would have none of it.
Sorry about that. The man I had a fight with, Dennis. Have you seen him today?
Seen him? No. No, can't say I have.
Thanks anyways.
That article you wrote, it's done this town a lot of good.
Pourquoi?
How do you figure?
The mine was a band-aid on a torn artery. Sometimes, doing what is unpopular is still the moral choice.
You probably believe that.
I'd offer you something for that hangover, but I find in some cases, time is the best medicine.
Ce que dit ma mère.
My mom used to say that all the time. Now she only says it a lot.
Sounds like a wise woman. Listen to her advice. Now, you have a good one, young man. Was there anything else you needed, by the way?
Pourquoi être venu à
I have to
Basswood?
ask, why move here, of all places? You know, here, Basswood. A blink and you miss this town. People move out of Basswood, not in.
The town I used to work in had 100 other pharmacies in it. Oh, you'd make sales. But you don't get to know anyone, ever. Plus, if I'm being honest, I always imagined I'd retire in a small mountain town. Samuel, I saw you talking to Walter. Can you ask him something from me?
Sure thing. What is it?
I knew I could count on you. I was hoping the Basswood jungle could run a piece about me. You see, some of the older folks see me as an outsider still.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'll try and remember to ask next time I talk to him.
I really appreciated the chat, but I'm afraid it's time I get back to work. Do come see me again.
Ah, elle a fini avec son client, je vais essayer de lui parler à elle.
Still here after all these years. She followed Nick to Basswood, but never liked it. Hey, Kathy.
Oh, Sam. What can I do you for?
Tu as vu
Dennis hasn't come in today, has he?
Dennis? I haven't seen him since last night. Why? You looking for trouble?
Last night we got into a fight. Like a fist fight.
Really? I'm sorry I missed that. You could both use the thumping. But I left early to go check on Joan. Did you have to say that fantasy about her father being murdered was real?
That's not what I
just want her to be a little girl, not a little Sam Higgs, sneaking around and getting into trouble. And now all she can talk about is how you're gonna prove that she's right. Sorry. I know it's not your fault, but I just don't... I don't know what to do with her. She's my daughter, and I feel like I'm losing her. I gotta go. If the boss sees me jawing instead of working, I'll get an earful.
No one in here was much help.
Ok, j'aurais peut-être dû lui en parler que la petite, elle voulait...
Hiking is an activity best
avait
done
demandé de
alone
l'enquêter.
on a Sunday afternoon.
Bon, bah, je suppose qu'il n'y a rien d'autre, hein. Non. Apparemment, ce serait bien Donnie, puisque le pharmacien qui était présent n'a pas relevé. Pas trompé. Alors... On va pas trop traîner parce que c'est vrai qu'on a des routes que... Recherche emploi. On m'a tout fait disponible pour vos travaux, réflexibles, échelonnés, répartis sur les plaques. Tyler Shift. Ok.
I imagine there's a lot more people looking for work nowadays.
Surtout dans une ville.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
Oui, de passage.
I suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave.
Ok.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around.
Ah, d'accord.
Someone
ok.
must have seen Dennis.
Lance. Pub. Et... Ce Basswood, vous avez demandé d'où Basswood tire son nom et comment ce petit camp minier est devenu le cœur industriel qui a modernisé le comte de Bone. Notre hôtel de ville pour le découvrir.
Somehow, I don't think the town's recent history will be included. It's fine with me.
Remember when the
Club des
whole
Rats.
celebration used to be twice as big? Back when this town wasn't just a dead horse we all keep kicking. Why do we even bother with this old place? Feels like a...
Ça a marché du premier coup.
Bothered leaving. Now I've gone and made a bit of a mess. Oh, Sam, is that you? Dear, please, could you help an old doddering woman?
Pas gâteuse.
You are many things, but not doddering. Plotting, maybe.
Sam, you shouldn't say such things, even if they're true.
On va faire un palais mental sur des cartes de jeu. Ça a l'air de lui plaire. Et peut-être jouer à ce jeu avec son copain. Ah.
Okay, Muley, for 2 points. What is the name of the pink pony on the animated cartoon show Prancers? The super cool one I was telling you about the other day? You know, my favorite?
Polly. Polly Pony?
No, that's her sister. She's totally different.
Then what is her name?
I'm not telling. What if the card comes up again?
You really like to win, huh, Bug?
All right, coffee for you and hot chocolate for the young... Is that a comic about monsters?
It's about Tardigrade Man. He can survive almost anything. His only weakness is his own emotions. He's based on the microscopic tardigrades. It has 8 legs and can survive star radiation.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing a young woman should be reading.
She says she's gonna be an entomologist. What can you do?
I am going to be an entomologist. I'm going to study every bug, especially the crawlies. But tardigrade isn't a bug. It's a microanimal.
Well, good for you. Sounds like just what a young woman like you should be reading.
So, can we play this again tomorrow, maybe?
We can play as often as you want.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Pinky swear? If you break those, you go to hell.
I don't think you're supposed to be using that language.
You can't break this. No matter what.
You're real intense for a kid, you know that?
Say it!
I won't break the pinky swear, no matter what.
Ok, c'était ça la promesse.
Thank you so much. You're always such a dear.
Say, Christina, have you...
Oh, Sam, it's been years. It really is so nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise,
I
but...
wanted to come to the funeral yesterday, but just thinking about it, oh dear.
Now, I know you want to interrupt her, because I want to interrupt her. So eyes on me, buddy. Happy thoughts, deep breaths.
Yeah, well, speaking of the...
Poor Joan, losing her father at such a young age.
Punaise, c'est une personne qui laisse
What
pas
a
en placer une.
tragedy. I was trying to find one of those games she likes so much to cheer her up. Poor child only has Kathy now, and, well, far from me to criticize or anything,
Oh,
but
je vais essayer de l'écouter.
these last few months, Kathy hasn't been all there, if you know what I mean. Hopefully this tragedy will be a wake-up call for her to be more present. She should take a few weeks off to be with Joan. I know you would never refuse. Don't you agree?
Je suis d'accord.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sure if poor Kathy would only ask him for the time. Ah, but look at me. I talk and talk and talk, but you had something to say.
Oui, ce serait
didn't
bien.
you?
Have you seen Dennis today?
Dennis. No, it's odd, actually. He usually stops in here Sunday mornings. Like how you and Nick used to come over from the paper with Anna every Friday. You three always seem so happy. Oh, but you, Sam, how have you been doing?
J'ai pas le temps.
I don't have time for a lot of small talk.
All right. You look well, at least.
I've been better. Hungover this morning.
You know what's good for that? Coffee.
I know, Christina. Not right now. I gotta go.
Ok. Gâteau. Ah, mais c'est elle. C'est de nous.
Hey man, thought I knew everyone, but I don't know you.
I used to be a regular a few years ago.
Oh, right.
Ça fait que 12 ans, hein?
You're one of those who skipped town when the mine closed down.
You could say that, yes.
Town ain't changed much since then. Same old boring basswood. I know most people hate that, but I don't. It's quiet here. It's nice.
So quiet, there's no rush hour, I guess.
Right?
Ok. M'apporte rien de plus. En train de travailler. Des tableaux et des graphiques. Gage d'efficacité.
Good to see someone finally knows how to take care of a plant.
It's basic, yet so many people manage to mess it up.
Alors, la porte. Allez. Ça y est, ça recommence. S'il te plaît, porte. Hop. Voilà. Ça. Ah, c'est John.
Now doesn't seem like the best time to bother her.
Ah, je peux pas l'embêter? Pas sûr.
Hey, Bug. What are you doing out here?
Hey, Muley. Waiting for my mom to get off her shift at the pharmacy. Drawing. I got a new journal after I left the old one somewhere. See?
Oh.
Did you get home okay last night?
Yeah. I bike everywhere. It's not like anything scary bad happens in Basswood. At least not normally. Any word on my dad? Did you really look into it?
J'ai eu d'autres soucis.
Sorry, Bug. Other things have been getting in the way.
Yeah. Everyone keeps saying things like that. Sorry. I know you're trying. It's just this town, you know? This place. It feels like I'm suffocating. I can't breathe. I can't think. I can't stand my mom. I don't like school. Well, except for science. And just... when I imagine myself in the future, I just don't... I don't know. I don't see this place. Or these people. I'm somewhere else. Anywhere else. I know it's stupid, just...
It's not stupid. If you want, you can go anywhere in the world. Have adventures, fall in love. I mean, that's what I've been told anyway.
Gross. Okay, well, that other stuff sounds okay, though. Thanks for listening.
I got grown-up stuff I gotta do.
I've got kid stuff I gotta see about. So we're both busy.
It's tough seeing her like this. Seems she got older by 6 years in just 2.
Ok. Du coup, j'ai vu ça, j'ai vu ça. Le flic est toujours sur... Ouais. Alors...
At least the Basswood jungle is still standing. No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
C'est renseigné sur Denis, mais je pense que j'ai fait plus ou moins tout le tour. Est-ce que je dois continuer à le questionner lui? Peut-être.
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making off with a statue on...
Ok, ok. C'est une église. On va aller dans les... Ah, mais il y a quelqu'un là. Joe.
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. Man, he's a rock.
C'est le père de Anna, ça, alors. Ouais.
Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Peut-être un peu.
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
Comment vas-tu?
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Not football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
Il était pas là hier.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Being crippled takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old Iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Bon, bah faut que
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best.
je serai en train de goûter au café. Comment parles-tu toujours? Le problème, c'est que Denis, il a voulu me dire quelque chose, mais j'ai été dérangée dans mes pensées. Alors, retourner au café voir Anna. Café, c'est ce café-là alors? On la voit. Oui, elle est là. Ok. Et
Betting there'll be a few more cups before she leaves. Some things never change.
oh. Et on va lui parler.
Sam! Glad you came.
Of course. I said I would.
I can still be glad about it. So, I hear you got in a fight after I left the wake?
Bah, je m'en souviens
I
pas.
was so wasted at that point, it's all just a big, heavy blur.
Yeah. After saying I didn't want to drink, I went home and drank. Long night.
Yeah, sounds about right. We all deal with stress in our own ways. I apparently hit Dennis. Yeah, speaking of, you haven't seen him today, have you?
Why? Afraid your powerful blows laid him up?
So, what are you working on?
I'm working on an article on how nature does its best to reclaim the land after a strip mining operation. Why are you looking for Dennis? I can tell something has you spooked. I can always tell.
Go on, tell her. You could honestly use a non-imaginary person to confide in. She might slow me down, or try to involve the cops. She might do those things, yes, or she might be someone who you can trust, who can
Ouais,
help.
on peut lui faire confiance, mais bon. Allez, on va lui dire. Entrer pour confirmer.
I woke up today and my shirt was covered in blood.
Blood? What happened?
I don't know. Last night, pills and alcohol mixed. It's all a blur. That's why I'm looking for Dennis.
have you tried the Basswood Jungle? He likes to work weekends.
No, not yet. I'll do that right now.
Sam, is there anything I can do to help? Oh, nah. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Oh, Sam. What have you done?
Bon, j'espère que c'était pas un mauvais choix. Donc, du coup, le truc jingle, c'était au bout de la rue. Oh merde, il y a les autres. Oh, bien évidemment. Il a pas l'air amoché lui. D'accord.
Locked. I should check the back.
Alors lui, il consulte un mur. Ah.
My. Look what we got here. Is that Sam Higgs? Trying to get back in the newspaper game? I thought you got the message last night. Of course, it was hard to tell.
Ah, il y a 3
Considering you
contre 1,
let
vous êtes
Declan do
vraiment
your talking for you.
courageux les gars.
Look, fellas.
You know, Basswood can be a dangerous place.
Well, so maybe consider just getting before something bad happened to you.
Je serai bientôt
Trust
parti.
me, I'll be out of here as soon as I can.
Good.
Declan's right down the street.
Ouais, il
Watch
parle à
yourself while you're in Basswood, because we'll be watching you.
Regardez à l'arrière, donc par là, hop.
Been a while. This place used to be my home, or at least felt like it. Where is Dennis? He should be in here.
Alors. Oh
Dennis.
merde,
Dennis,
il est mort.
what happened? Who? Is that how I got blood on me? Did I?
Alors, je suppose qu'il faut de nouveau rester calme.
You can do this, Sam. When you focus, you can think through any problem. Keep going. You got this.
Forgive
Don't give up, Sam. You almost have it.
Calme-toi. Pitié.
This is Dennis's office. There must be some clues around.
N'arrive pas à se concentrer.
Sam, keep it together. You can solve this. Figure this out before Dennis dies again and the panic overwhelms you. Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood sprayed on the desk from the injury, but I need more to go on.
Ah, je refais.
Chest wound. What kind of weapon did this? Blood all over the monitor. Not much to go on. I need something useful. The chair is pretty far away from the desk, but I don't think that's important.
Je peux pas tourner ma tête. Je suppose que je dois suivre ce
Chest wound.
chemin-là.
What kind of weapon did this? Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? Some IT documents. Nothing useful. Gunshot. The bullet went clean through. The killer must have been close. Where did the bullet go? The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun.
Trouve l'arme.
There's nothing useful in those drawers. Dennis had his gun. The bullet stopped here. Small caliber like Dennis's gun. I need to find that gun. His gun is gone. He had it earlier. Where did it go?
Ah, j'ai pas eu le temps de faire quoi que ce soit.
Sam, stop it. Come back to reality. But you didn't do anything. Dennis was already dead when you arrived, can't you see? Dennis was shot, and you don't even own a gun. How could you have done it? All you did was move his body, which is how your shirt got stained. Think about it, Sam. Calm down and think. You're right. I can see it. I have the complete picture now.
Quelqu'un a entendu la conversation quand Denis a dit de le rejoindre, donc ceux qui pourraient avoir entendu cette conversation, c'est le pharmacien. déjà un doute sur le pharmacien. C'est le seul qui pouvait savoir que Denis m'avait dit de le rejoindre. Ah ouais d'accord, donc il a pas sali ses genoux. Il a sali seulement sa chemise en le retournant. D'accord. Ok.
The blood on the shirt was Dennis's, but I didn't kill him. I found him dead. Blackout drunk, panicked. I stumbled to my car. Luckily, I ended up back at the hotel and not wrapped around a pole. Now, I know I didn't do it. The police, though, may not feel the same way. I need to search the area. See if I can find out why someone would murder Dennis. I need to find out why Dennis was killed. It may have something to do with Nick. Dennis's computer is still signed in. Seems like a good place to start.
Alors, Gardner. Le monde fonctionne vraiment. Il serait là pour préparer le petit-déj, mais il y a des go. Et il devrait y... Il n'a pas fini. Ok. Tout. Et que des brouillons de Denis, on sait pas voir ses messages envoyés. Boîte de réception. Mail urgent.
Emails between Nick and Dee. They're talking in codes. Nothing stated clearly.
Je pensais pas que tu
They didn't want to risk anyone learning of their
je
meetings.
suis plus que disposée à t'écouter. Je veux être au rendez-vous demain.
Someone was watching.
Ils utilisaient des codes pour parler entre eux.
Whatever Nick was looking into seemed
Nick enquêtait
big, but he said
manifestement
it
sur un gros
fizzled out.
dossier, mais il a dit que ça avait fini en queue. Pas le temps de... ok, c'était salut Walt, désolé de te décevoir, mais j'ai décidé de lâcher l'affaire. Il s'avère que ça a quand même fini en queue de poisson. J'espère avoir plus de chance la prochaine fois. J'espère que tu as fait bon voyage. Tu m'as dit la semaine dernière être sur le point de dégoter un scoop. De l'autre côté, les choses ont été bien ternes, j'en ai peur. J'espérais que tu voudrais bien partager avec ce gars dans ta manche. Il y a un Walter.
The puzzle comes together. Dennis was reading everyone's emails. He found out that Nick hadn't stopped his investigation like he'd told Walter. And that Nick was still talking to some informant. Then he decided to tell me. And now he's dead. I need to look through any notes Nick left in his office and check Walter's computer. They have to have something for me to go on. Nick must have left some notes behind somewhere. Walter also might have something on Nick's work. You didn't deserve this. No one deserves this. There's a lot of junk in here, but none of it is useful to me.
Sur le tableau, plaque. Là, comment non? Ah, d'accord, le vieux pro. D'accord. En 2 ans, ils ont jamais vidé les lieux, quoi. Là, qu'au nom de Walter. Ok, Walter, c'est... Alors, ordinateur,
might be something around here that hints at Walter's password. Hopefully his password reminder isn't some esoteric book reference. Ugh. My heart's desire. It could mean a person, but also a place.
C'est pas le livre qu'il avait parlé?
There might be something around here that hints at Walter's password.
Tu peux quitter? Ah ouais, F.
Walter was never tech savvy. He just uses words that mean something to him. There's a good chance there's a clue in his office.
There.
Walter's desk is just like him, big and full of mystery. His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
Spoke to
Good for Walter that Judith is doing all right. She means the world to him. So much so that she could be his
Comment
password.
vous souhaitez de votre mère, j'ai le plaisir de vous annoncer que cette conversation est en bonne voie et que celle-ci être un rétablissement suite à un examen médical détaillé. Elle est désormais en mesure de quitter notre sorte de soins. Premier compte demain. Madame Judith partira bientôt pour le Costa Rica. Oh, bien. Dont le climat plus chaud devrait l'aider à retrouver toutes ses forces. Si vous avez besoin d'éclaircir au point, veuillez me contacter. Yes. Votre mère m'a dit que de vous rappeler que votre propre rendez-vous avec mon confrère, le docteur Chavez, n'a que trop attendu. Docteur... À tes souhaits. Ok. Carte postale.
I can't imagine Walter getting a suntan at the beach. He can't stay still.
J'espère que tu ne travailles pas à nouveau comme un fortuné. Il faut que tu viennes me voir. La Yale Angosta. C'est tellement beau par ici, maman, je t'aime. Ok.
Prin never looked happy a day in her life. Been Walter's cat for years. Maybe he set her name as his password.
Allez. On va essayer le mot de passe du chat. Ah ouais. Hop. Tout. Ah, allez, s'il te plaît. L'ordinateur, s'il te plaît. Hop. Voilà. Verrouillé. Bien.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Ah.
That's not it. I have to keep looking.
Bon. Tac.
His granddad rock a thing? If so, Walter and Anna are both into it.
Carte postale, photo du chat.
Walter had this article framed after he saw the boost in traffic the Haven got. Basswood is his blood and soul. Wouldn't surprise me if he set it as his password.
Allez. Examine. Allez. Et alors? Passe.
And I'm in.
Yes.
Let's see what secrets you got in here, Walter.
Je voulais te faire part de tous mes sincères remerciements pour ton aide. Tu es une érudite et tu es un... Toi, il semblerait que je me sois fait du soutien. Merci d'avoir apaisé mon esprit inquiet. Donc elle a fait à Pesse Michel, ok. Tout. Et on va aller voir dans la boîte de réception. Ok. Alors, voici le rapport sur l'accident de Nick. Ça fait un moment que tu m'avais pas demandé ce genre de choses. Il n'y a rien de bien intéressant là-dedans. Encore une journée qui finit mal sur le bord de la route. Les routes de Virginie occidentale nous prennent notre fils arme à feu. Ok. Et alors du coup, ouvrir un fichier.
Mostly standard so far.
Rien d'anormal pour
by the
l'instant, tout
book.
est clair, je comprends
I see why
pourquoi
Walter
Walter ne
wasn't
s'est pas
worried.
inquiété. Alors, la voiture retrouvée écrasée contre un arbre est entourée de débris. Le feu a pris lors de l'impact ou après celui-ci. Il a brûlé alors que Nicolas Swindon était sur le siège conducteur. Les traces de freinage suggèrent que le conducteur a été surpris par l'animal et qui a quitté la route à grande vitesse. Sous l'emprise de l'alcool.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Ça ne tient pas
Nick would
debout,
never
Nick
drive
n'aurait
without
jamais
his
conduit
seatbelt
sans
on.
ceinture.
And he always kept his window
Gardez
open.
toujours sa vitre baissée. Airbag déployé, la ceinture de sécurité n'était pas attachée, les vitres étaient relevées, le conducteur était probablement ivre et a oublié de s'attacher. Le feu a consommé une zone restreinte de la voiture, il ne s'est pas propagé. Impossible de déterminer si le conducteur était vivant au moment de la collision, mais si c'était le cas, il n'a pas survécu au feu. Traumatisme crânien, inhalation de fumée et brûlure sont toutes les causes de décès. Ils ont pas examiné s'il y avait de la fumée dans ses poumons ou rien. Ok.
The car really burned, though that's very uncommon in most crashes. So, Walter got the police report from Bess. Nick was supposedly drunk at the wheel, which doesn't sound like him. And his seatbelt was off and his windows up, which both sound very wrong. Walter seemed to buy it, but I don't know if I do. I think it's time I check Nick's office. Hope he still leaves his notes out.
Alors. Et où le bureau de Nick? Là? Ah, bien. Panneau. Post-it, regardez.
Valid question. Still not sure. They don't even work here anymore.
Travaille même plus.
Someone should really clean up this board.
Sur le panneau. Ok. J'ai tout regardé sur le tableau?
Nick's handwriting.
Peu de Nick.
Always
Toujours
paranoid
aussi
about
parano à l'idée
forgetting
d'oublier un
things.
truc. Bah, 23h41. Ok. Allez, s'il te plaît.
If I had the code, I could get in
J'ai vu
here.
le code, je pourrais entrer là-dedans. Ah, c'est pas 23h41? Par le plus grand des hasards, il a mis 1 heure, mais en fait, c'est le code de son... Ah,
Nick's computer is missing. He took it home to work or stolen.
d'accord.
The only thing she cared about then was looking at bugs and drawing them. Weird. Nick was always more a fan of beer than working late.
Je t'ai laissé dérouler au pepperoni dans le frigo. Ne travaille pas trop tard, pardon. La prochaine fois, c'est ton tour. Ok. Ah, c'est Anna.
Nick, Anna, and me.
Apprends. Et rien d'autre. Ok. Allez. Moi, je pense que ton code, c'est 21... Attends, c'était quoi? Attends, retour. On fait un retour? C'était 21h43, c'est ça?
with something like 10,000 combinations, I doubt I'll stumble on it. I should keep looking.
Ouais, je pense avoir deviné. C'était quoi ici? 23h41. Ok, c'est ça. 23h41. Je pense que c'est ça qui dit. Bon. S'il te plaît. 23.
It was a good guess, just not the right one.
Ok.
I should keep looking. They don't even work here anymore. Someone should really clean up this board.
Bon, bah, je pense que je vais m'arrêter là et on reprendra ça une autre fois. Voilà, parce que c'est pour le mieux. Alors, j'espère qu'il n'y a pas eu trop de sauts de connexion parce que j'ai vu mon OBS changer de couleur de temps en temps. J'espère que ça s'est bien passé. Et donc voilà, je vous dis à la prochaine. Je pense que voilà. Je sais pas encore quand, n'hésitez pas à me joindre sur Discord pour voir les prochaines dates de live. Hop. Donc je vais m'arrêter là pour le moment, je vous dis merci et à la prochaine et bon appétit surtout vu l'heure. Allez, salut, ciao!